Guys, don't let this dull-looking weekly update distract you from the fact that Rockstar has patched the hangar vehicle speed glitch that only lasted 3 days in GTA Online. Anyways, welcome back to another weekly update video by me, King Vector 11, where I'm finally doing this in the afternoon, where I give you the information in this video on this week's weekly update in GTA Online. Coming up later on today, I will make a weekly update news video in regards to the past week's news of GTA or GTA Online or Rockstar related titles. If you wish to stay tuned for that, go right ahead. But as far as I'm concerned, if you guys find these videos highly informative and wish to stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday afternoon or evening, do leave a like, subscribe, or go the extra mile and share this with your friends, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about the information you've received. Now, in regards to this week's weekly update, let's get into it. One thing's for sure, Rockstar Games has not addressed modders being able to steal people's IP addresses, boot them off their internet, hack into their PC and delete System 32, so as far as I'm concerned in regards to that, it's not. Well, it's disappointing news. Regardless though, on other updates in this week's weekly update content, we have the final vehicle to be released as part of drip feed content in GTA Online. Today's the day where the VORSCHLAGHAMMER is now available at a price of $1.79 million. We also have triple money and RP, apparently. We should have triple money, I don't know why they mention RP, but whoever edits these on Discord should be fired. We have triple money on taxi work, double money in RP on drift races and Easy Classic races. Our login rewards this week is the Pizza This t-shirt, because of course last week Rockstar has released the Pizza Boy and Pizza This missions, where we had a community challenge of all together delivering 10 million pizzas across Los Santos, across all platforms, and we broke it by, I believe, 30 million pizza deliveries. So this week is the week we get the Pizza This t-shirt. And of course, if you complete this week's weekly challenge, you can receive the Rockstar helmet. Moving on to other updates, just this week's discounts. We got 50% off the Stun Gun, 40% off the Tyrant and the Annihilator, and 30% off the Hot Ring Hellfire, Conjo SJ, Post Loot, Reinhardt, and Reaver. These prices may not be accurate because whoever's editing this on Discord should honestly be fired, but I will give you the accurate prices later on in the specific details coming up in this video, so stay tuned for that if you must. Just letting you guys know what is on discount this week. But this week, Vehicle Showcases features the Zentorno with the Diamond Casino's podium. We also have the Ardent as the prize ride vehicle this week, which you have to place top 5 for 4 days in a row in an LS Carmate series. This week's test rides features 3 vehicles that, first of all, are available from in-game websites, but all feature unique limited time deliveries that you can unlock across all platforms if you decide to purchase them. This week's new gen test ride vehicle is the Banshee. This week's luxury autos vehicles features the all new VORSCHLAGHAMMER and the Ubermax Niobe, and this week's Simeon showroom vehicles features the 770, the Strider, the Raptor, the Tornado Radrod, and the Enduro, all 5 vehicles not available from in-game websites. And finally, this week's weekly challenges features this week's premium race of cutting Coronas, this week's time trial at Elysian Island 2 with a part time of 1 minute and 50 seconds, this week's new gen time trial in Pacific Bluffs, this week's weekly challenges to just participate in 6 drift races, and this week's Salvage robberies features none of these vehicles which can be claimed this week. However, it features the Deity with the McTony robbery, the Jugular with a Gangbanger robbery, and the Weevil with a cargo ship robbery. And that's generally all the general news for you guys, whoever is interested in finding out what is new in GTA Online. But in a future video coming up later this week, I will be making news on this week's GTA Plus rewards for new gen players, who of course support the idea of Rockstar completely getting rid of the vehicle hangar speed glitch earlier this week upon 3 days of being recognized by players. So if that's all you want to watch in regards to this video's weekly update, go right ahead. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you did find this informative. But for those who wants to stay tuned for what is specifically new in terms of price tags or anything else that I have done my best to try and inform you of anything or everything you may need or wants to know, stay tuned, because we will go through the specific details, starting off with the new vehicle that Rockstar has released as of today, August 1st, 2024, in which Rockstar has released the benefactor VORSCHLAGHAMMER. Of course, typically priced at $1,790,000, for this month it is free to GTA Plus members. And this is what Rockstar has spoken about this vehicle in their recent newswire. Now, moving on, weekly challenge this week is of course to participate in 6 drift races. You just have to participate. You don't have to win. You don't have to do anything, you just have to participate in it, and you will get this week's weekly challenge reward of $100,000 and the Rockstar helmet. This week's podium vehicle features an all-time classic since the beginning of time in GTA 5 even, the Pegassi Zentorno at a price of $725,000. If you decide to save that money for whatever means possible, go right ahead. This vehicle is really epic. I recommend you get it, and of course, I recommend you get it. It's on the podium vehicle this week. It's a podium vehicle for Diamond Casino. Just go get it. Anyways, this week's prize right is the Ocelot Ardent, which typically costs $1,150,000, can still be purchased to this day from the Warstock website. However, if you wish to claim it for free this week, all you have to do is place top 5 for 4 days in a row in an Ellis Car Meet series, which seems like a bargain. It's reasonable. I'm okay with that. This week's HSW vehicle for new gen players is the Bravado Banshee, and here is an image in regards to this vehicle. This week's Simeon dealership vehicles features all 5 vehicles not available from in-game websites. It features the Dubaki 770 at a price of $695,000. It also features the Benefactor Strider at a price of $500,000. It also features the BF Raptor at a price of $648,000. Mind you, a couple of weeks ago, I was actually doing my driving tests, and I came across this vehicle in real life. It looked pretty cool. Instead of it being yellow in this image, it was actually orange and black, and it did not have a roof, and there was one person driving. It actually looked really cool. It was nice. Even my instructor was looking, look at that thing, that looks pretty cool. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised I saw something like this in real life actually. So regardless of that though, other vehicles features the D-Class Tornado Rat Rod at the price of $378,000, which are just paying for the engine, and that's it. And finally, last and very much least, the Dinka Enduro at a price of $48,000. These price tags were taken straight from the game myself, and none of these are discounted, and none of these are available from in-game websites to this day. So this is your chance to get, especially the Dubaki 770 this week if you must. Luxury Autos Vehicles features the all-new Benefactor VORSCHLAGHAMMER, which is featured at a price of $1,840,510, and the Ubermatt Niobe at a price of $1,903,939. Test Track Vehicles this week features 3 vehicles that, first of all, are still available to this day from in-game websites, but across all platforms you can unlock their liveries permanently by purchasing these, because all 3 vehicles have limited time liveries, featuring the Pfister Comet S2 at a price of $1,408,500, the Pfister Growler at a price of $1,220,250, and the Karen Previan at a price of $1,117,500. All 3 vehicles have unique limited time liveries that, if you wish to unlock them, now is your chance to get these vehicles liveries if you must. Vehicle Robberies this week features 3 vehicles not available for claiming this week, which is quite sad. It's been a while since Rockstar has let us claim at least 1 vehicle in the past, I don't know, month or so. I guess they're a little too poor, maybe. I have no fucking idea. Regardless, though, we have the Ines Deity with the McTony robbery, the Ocelot Jugular with a Gangbanger robbery, and the BF Weevil with the cargo ship robbery. Here is an up-close footage or image of these 3 vehicles in their respective robberies this week. And once again, it's already the 3rd week and Rockstar has not made an update on the Salvage robbery target vehicles in their recent news war. Quite lazy on their part, but regardless, I'm not going to dwell on this. Rockstar is anyways as lazy as fuck, as we all know it. So let's just move on to this week's rewards, in which, of course, after successfully delivering over 30 million pizzas, which was 3 times more than the community challenge was demanded from Rockstar, and which had no timeline or due date of whatever means necessary, we completely smashed this record, let's say. So this week, if you log in this week, we will get the pizza, this t-shirt, which is of course this blue shirt right here. Quite pathetic in my opinion for what we did as an effort. So Rockstar, why can't we just get free money alongside with this, like $1 million or something? Nah, too much. Rockstar's already reaching bankruptcy of losing profits because of their bullshit. Typical Rockstar. Anyways, On other rewards, we have double money and RP on all drift races, and on top of that, if you complete 6 drift races this week, you will not only get $100,000 as part of completing this week's weekly challenge, but will also get the Rockstar helmet upon completion. So this is where you can find these drift races in the races tab of the Rockstar official jobs, and if you complete or actually participate in 6 of these, you will get this Rockstar helmet this week. Now moving on into taxi work and easy classic races bonuses, where we have triple money on all taxi work this week, in which you can find the location of the taxi business just south of the Diamond Casino, just 1 block away. It's really not hard to find it if you know where the casino is. I'm sure everyone knows where it is. And we also have double money and RP on all easy classic races, in which you can find it in the stunt races tab in the Rockstar official jobs this week. Now here are the new GTA Plus rewards in a nutshell for those who are interested to look at what is new as of this week for the next month until September 4th. Of course, like I said, I will make a video on this specifically coming up later this week, so stay tuned for that if you are interested in finding out what is new for these players who, just don't care about the game. Just want to spend money on it. Anyways, moving on though, we still have continuing community series rewards, where we have Mountain Master Stunt Race on double money and RP continuing through this week. We also have this one race, the Great Salt Lake Desert 1 on double money and RP continuing through this week. You also have these 4 death matches, Ailey Garden of Artemis, D-Match Waterfall Arena, Pepepo, and XII Bastion, which is all 4 death matches still on double money and RP throughout this week. And we have this one Last Team Standing Whole Dune on double money and RP throughout this week, and these King of the Hill modes, Pepepo and XII Bastion. That's also King of the Hill modes, which is featured still this week on double money and RP. Moving on to this week's discounts. Quite disappointing, honestly. There's no property discounts, nothing major. The only discounts I'm really most interested in you guys ever getting this week is probably the Western Annihilator if you must, and the Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire if you must, even the Dinka Conjo SJ if you want, though it's not the most superior vehicle out there. But if you're interested in something new and fun to drive that's forward-wheel drive and just looks okay, looks like a punk vehicle if you must, well, go get it this week. It's there on discount, 30% off. Anyways, moving on to this week's gun van inventory and discounts, where we have 50% off the stun gun for all players. We also have the SMG, compact grenade launcher, carbine rifle, battle axe, pipe bombs, grenades, molotovs, and the worst purchase of all time, body armor. And specifically for players who ensured Rockstar to patch the vehicle hangar speed glitch 3 days upon being recognized by all players amongst the community, you guys specifically have 30% off the railgun this week. Now the specific details of these vehicle discounts, since we don't have property discounts nor any discounts on vehicles that's now available from in-game websites, let's just go straight into the Annihilator, which is on discount now priced at just over $1 million. We also have the discount on the Overflood Tyrant, which is just worth $9,000 over 1.5 mil this week. We also have a discount on the Western Reaver, that's now 1.33 mil. We also have a discount on the Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire, now worth $1.267 million. We also have a discount on the Dinka Post Loot, which is still under $1 million mark regardless, but it's now worth $687,750. We also have a discount on the Dinka Conjo SJ, which is now worth under $1 million, way under $1 million. It's actually worth $719,250. If you wish to pick this up once again, go right ahead, totally up to you. It's a decent vehicle, it looks okay. It's not the most performance crazy vehicle, but still something new to test if you must. Go ahead if you want to get it. And finally, last but pretty least, the Ubermacht Reinhardt at a price of $1,118,600. This week's premium race in time trials, where we have a premium race called Cutting Coroners with the superclass of vehicles this week. We also have a time trial at Elysian Island 2. Don't mind the fact that I got kicked for idling. We have a time trial in Elysian Island 2 this week. And we have, well, for new gen players, you guys have a time trial in Pacific Bluffs. So in regards to what is new in GTLand, that is it for this week's GTLand Weekly Update video for you guys. So guys, did find this as highly informative as I tried my best to make it. And if you wish to stay tuned for content like this every Thursday evening, do leave a like, subscribe, or go the extra mile and share this with your friends, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about this week's information you've received. But as far as I'm concerned, it was very much a dick move for Rockstar to patch the vehicle hanger speed glitch, and I'm never forgiving Rockstar for patching something like that within 3 days of it being brought to existence or being made known by players. In regards to what Rockstar should fix, which is modders being able to steal people's IP addresses, or hack their computers and delete System 32, or boot them off their internet for however long they wish, because modders have the power to do so through Rockstar's weak-ass services. But Rockstar continues to choose to refuse to do anything about it, because that's Rockstar. Fuck you. Anyways, that's all I have my opinion on that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Good luck out there. And enjoy the new VORSCHLAGHAMMER if you must. It looks pretty cool. I respect it. Thank you for watching.